Hello, my name is Lindsay Tucker, and I'm currently at the Starbucks Coffee in Chicago, Illinois for my Go See It project on property, plant, and equipment. I chose this company because I am an avid and loyal customer, and it's a public corporation since 1992, which means that you can now buy stock in the company and you can view the annual report online. Founded in Seattle, Washington in 1971, Starbucks has since grown to over 27,000 stores worldwide with representation in 76 countries. Because Starbucks is such a massive company, the plant property and equipment procedures are mostly handled at the corporate level. That being said, I still use this as a great opportunity to stop by the Starbucks in my neighborhood to grab a cup of coffee and to see the business in action. For my project today, I reviewed the most recent annual report with the fiscal year ending in October 2017. In 2017, the total net revenues were $22.4 billion, the total assets being over $14 billion. Assets for Starbucks typically include their computers, machines needed to make their scrumptious coffee, and buildings. The fair value of a store's assets is estimated using a discounted cash flow model. Starbucks leases retail stores, roasting, distribution, and warehouse facilities and office space for corporate and administrative purposes under leases. They recognize the amortization of lease incentives, premiums, and minimum rent expenses on a straight-line basis beginning on the date of the initial possession. Starbucks is sometimes involved in the construction of leased buildings, primarily stores. When they qualify as the deemed owner of these buildings due to a significant involvement during construction, they record the costs of the related buildings and property, plant, and equipment. Property, plant, and equipment, which includes assets under capital leases, are carried at cost less accumulated depreciation. Cost includes all direct costs necessary to acquire and prepare assets for future use, including internal labor and overhead in some cases. Depreciation is computed using the straight-line method over estimated useful life of the assets, generally ranging from 2 to 15 years for equipment and 30 to 40 years for buildings. Leasehold improvements are amortized over the shorter of their estimated useful lives or the related lease life, generally 10 years. The unauthorized access, use, theft, or destruction of confidential information stored in Starbucks information systems could impact their reputation and their brand. Also, it could lead them to potential liabilities and loss of revenues. For that reason, internal controls such as segregation of duties, periodic reconciliations, approval or authorization of purchases, and security controls are in place. The internal control over financial reporting has been audited by Deloitte, an independent registered public accounting firm, and confirmed that the necessary procedures were in place. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the accounting procedures in place at Starbucks with me.